Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jenica Schiefken. I am part of Ecosia, and today I would like to talk to you about steward ownership, something that might sound dry initially, but it's a very important topic for the question of how can we make sure economy is sustainable. Let me start by saying who Ecosia is. If you haven't heard about us, we are a search engine. And some of you might think search engine. I just know one search engine out there, starting with a big G. Well, actually, there are plenty of others. In France, for instance, we have Quant, and Ecosia is a German company serving global search. The big difference to all the other search engines, however, is that Ecosia was founded in 2009 with the intention, with a purpose to regenerate our planet. We're doing so by using 100% of our profits to plant trees all around the world in biodiversity hotspots. Very soon, we will have planted our 250 millionth tree, all of which are still standing. So all of our profits go away. At the same time, we're serving a search engine, which is critical infrastructure. And we're currently building the first ever European search index and search algorithm together with Quant, actually. All of that being said, we are here for a purpose. But then why would I want to talk to you about ownership? We are a regular company, right? We are maximizing profits in order to use those profits for the planet. In 2018, our founder, Christian, he asked himself, Ecosia is great. It's good that I founded that. We have 20 million users worldwide, so many people working for Ecosia, believing in the idea. But what if I'm leaving Ecosia? What if I am, I don't know, going to be hit by a bus? That was actually his example. Or what if at some point in the future, a big American tech company offers you 100 million euros? Would Christian be able to say no then? That's what he asked himself. And he said, I don't have the feeling, I don't have the confidence that Ecosia is protected enough. And that is the main issue. Normal ownership structures, they do not protect the purpose of a company because once someone else comes in, whether it's investors or a new owner, the purpose can change. So Christian went on a quest to find a solution for that matter, and he found the idea of steward ownership. Steward ownership is actually a very old and traditional idea. Um, a huge part of the economy in Denmark is steward owned, and also in Germany, it has a very long history. However, at least in Germany, it was quite under the radar for a really long time. And now it started to pick up again by young companies that wanted to take care of a social issue or an ecological issue, that wanted to put their purpose at the center of their business. So, what is steward ownership? Basically, it is a legal structure that allows a company to make sure that it will always stay independent and that the profits will only be used for the purpose. This legal structure can look different ways. In Denmark, it looks different than in Germany. In our case, we gave away pretty much all of our capital shares to a foundation that is independent from us. And this foundation also has a golden veto share, so a voting share. And they are legally obliged to use this veto share if Ecosia is trying to be sold or if someone tries to use the profits for anything else than the purpose of climate action. The contract between Ecosia and the foundation cannot be resolved nor can it be altered. This is secured for the rest of time as long as Ecosia exists. So in Germany, we are using foundational law to create the structure. It's highly complicated and shouldn't be necessary because foundations are meant for something else. So what we are doing is we are creating a movement, a political movement to ask for legal frameworks. And this is on its way in Germany. It's also something being discussed on EU level. And very soon, I think we will have plenty of options. So for today, I'm asking you, what is the future of the economy? How can a sustainable economy look like? My answer is we have to look at ownership structures, and we need to make sure that the purpose is protected through legal frameworks. Even if it's dry, it's really important. Thank you so much.